Yo, what's going on, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG, and what I got for you today, guys, is going to be a Zoroark Lycanroc deck. So yeah, this is actually a deck that somehow I did not cover on my channel, and I noticed that, and I was like, okay, I need to cover this. Luckily, my friend played it at a recent league challenge, and it sparked my memory that I have not covered this deck, and yeah. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it here. Starting off, of course, with Zoroark GX. Has the ability to trade. You can discard a card from your hand and then draw two cards. If you get a few of these out on the field, you have incredible draw power. I mean, honestly, you're just kind of going through your deck at a pretty rapid rate, and you got stuff like Mallow and Acerola to kind of make this card a little better. You know, you can have some prize denial, grab any card you want out of your deck. Pretty nice. Then it has Righteous Beating for 20 for each Pokemon you have in place. So that means you can do 120 with a full bench, and then 150, and then we also have some damage modifiers in here as well to kind of help out with that. But yeah, Zoroark has been pretty much the best card in the game in certain situations, like ever since it's come out. I mean, it's one of the top decks. It's very, very splashable. It could be honestly paired up with anything, which is honestly really crazy. Just the fact that it has its draw power, its attack takes a DC. There's a lot of different things that goes well for Zoroark, and that's why it is a fantastic card. But we're also going to be pairing it up with a familiar partner here, which is going to be Lycanroc GX. Has the ability Bloodthirsty Eyes. It basically just gives you a Lysander effect whenever you evolve it. And this has been one of my favorite cards ever since it's come out. Plus, this Lycanroc is absolutely awesome. I think it's like the, I can't even remember the name, but it's like the Nighttime Lycanroc. I really, really like it. I think it's cool. Then that's Claw Slash for 110, which is a pretty solid attack. We do run fighting in DCE, so that way you're able to do this attack. But the big thing is it has Dangerous Rogue GX. Now, Dangerous Rogue GX is really your secret weapon with this deck. This attack does 50 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So that means if your opponent has just 4 Pokemon on their bench, you're going to be doing a massive amount of damage. 200 damage to be exact. 3 if they have 150, and well, if they have 5 bench Pokemon, well, whatever you're attacking is more than likely going down. So Lycanroc all around is just a very solid card. It has a great ability that allows you to just bring up stuff, so that means you get to just pick off your opponent's bench. None of their Pokemon are safe. Claw Slash is a very, very solid attack. And you can use Lycanroc to be your main attacker in a matchup that might not be favorable for Zoroark, which is really nice. And then, like I said, Dangerous Rogue, just a fantastic attack overall. Really like that card. But in this deck, also, we're going to be running one Buzzwole. Buzzwole, whenever there's fighting or rainbow energy lurking around in your deck, Buzzwole is a pretty cool option to have in here. Has the attack Sledgehammer. If your opponent has exactly 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does 90 more damage. So basically what this can do is, let's say you're attacking with Zoroark. This goes down, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. Well, that means you can just promote Buzzwole, and then boom, there you go. Sledgehammer does 120 without any damage modifiers for 1 energy. And of course, you have stuff in here like Choice Band and Diancie to just kind of increase your damage output, which is another reason why Lycanroc is even better with this deck. It's just because Claw Slash can do 130, and then Dangerous Rogue can do an extra 20 damage as well, which is really nice. You're running fighting Pokemon in here anyway, so Diancie definitely is a good call. Princess's Cheer pretty much just allows your fighting Pokemon to do 20 extra damage. This is a really, really good card and can really help out in a lot of different situations. And to round out the Pokemon, we have 2 Tapu Lele GX has the ability Wonder Tag. Whenever you play this Pokemon down from your hand onto your bench, you can search your deck for a supporter card. I don't know why I started going off on once during your turn crap. But anyway, Wonder Tag just allows you to grab a supporter. That's really, really nice, very clutch, can help you keep your deck consistent. Also, this pretty much can turn into a Mallow, which can grab you any 2 cards out of your deck. So if you need 2 cards specifically, you can Wonder Tag for a Mallow and then trade and get those 2 cards. And then Energy Drive, 20 for each energy attached to both defending Pokemon. You run DC in this deck, so yeah, not a bad idea. But yeah, Tapu Lele, run 2 of them in here, and it can just grab you your supporters. And we'll be getting to those here in a second. Alright, now somehow I miraculously made it through that whole entire section without having to cough. I got something hung up in my throat, and as soon as I ended recording, I started coughing. Somehow I was able to maintain, not coughing. But anyway, here we go. So here's the supporter, guys. This is pretty generic. I'm going to kind of discuss some of the supporter choices in here. But for the most part, this is pretty generic. We, of course, are going to start off with 2 Acerola. Zoroark only takes 1 energy to attack, and also on top of that, it's a really good prize denial supporter. So Acerola just in here to pick up some Pokemon, get that off the field. Another cool thing with this is you can use Lycanroc again if it's damaged. So you can pick Lycanroc back up, play a Rockruff back down, and then boom, there you go. You can pretty much just bring something else up. But we also have 4 Cynthia. We have 3 Guzma. We have 2 Judge, 2 Lily, 1 Mallow, 1 Pokemon Fan Club, and then we have one Professor Kukui. Now the reason why he's in here is because we also run Devoured Field, which basically just allows your dark Pokemon and Dragon, but we only run dark, to do 10 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. So that means if you have a Zoroark out with a choice band on it, that is going to be 150. Devoured Field is going to bring that up to 160. And then Kukui is going to bring that up to 180, and that can be very clutch in some situations. Or Kukui could come in clutch with Dangerous Rogue, Colossal Ash, just a different variety of things. But basically it's in here to allow you to hit some key numbers in certain matchups, which is really nice. Let's see, and there's the energy count, by the way. We have 4 DCE and 5 fighting energy. I'll put that at the very start of the video underneath this little bar right here. I'll just kind of put that text up so you guys can see it. But we also run 4 Nest Ball. Of course, we are running a Zoroark deck, so that means we need some means to get our bench filled up. But along with Nest Ball, we are going to run 2 Timer Ball. Timer Ball can be extremely clutch with this deck if you're able to hit a couple heads, or just one heads. You know, you can grab a Lycanroc, you can grab a Zoroark, it just depends. And then we are also running 4 Ultra Ball. This can turn into a supporter, which can turn into any 2 cards in your deck. A variety of things. Ultra Ball is a very nice card. Also can turn into a fan club to help get your bench going as well. And let's see, what else do we have in here? We have 1 switch just to get something out of the active spot. We do run the 3 Guzma, but at the same time, you definitely want some switching cards in here just to help you out. 1 Rescue Stretcher just to help get some Pokemon back in case you do lose some. And then 1 Pal Pad. This is a really good card for a variety of reasons with this deck. You can keep up your Acerolas, you can keep up your Mallow, you can get Cynthia or Guzma back in your deck, just a variety of things, or you can shuffle Professor Kukui back into your deck and kind of hit those magic numbers as time goes on. And then we also run 1 Enhanced Hammer. This is just in here for a little bit of disruption, you know, just in case you might want to discard something. Really nice if you can hit a Beast Energy with this 1 Enhanced Hammer. That's pretty good. Get that off the field completely. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game. It's a one and done thing, which is really nice. But yeah, so I oddly enough never covered this deck. I don't know how I never covered it with all the Zoroark nonsense that I uploaded to my channel. There was like a time that's where the only decks I was uploading were Zoroark, but somehow I missed this one, which is crazy. But the strategy is honestly very, very, very simple with this deck. As I hit my microphone, there we go. All right, I hit my mic. Anywho, so basically what you're going to do is you just kind of set up Zoroark. That's going to be your main attacker. You have Lycanroc and Buzzwole to be secondary attackers. So yeah, you know, Lycanroc, Bloodthirsty Eyes can bring stuff up off the bench. And the really cool thing about this deck is with the Kukui and all that, you can honestly pick off Tapu Leles. That is the big thing you can do with this deck, is you can pick off Tapu Leles. That is very, very nice. I considered running 2 of these. That was an idea, run 2 Kukui, but it was just something that I kind of sided against. But basically, you know, you have Zoroark as your main attacker, Lycanroc's there to help out. When your opponent's at 4 prize cards, obviously you're going to bring up Buzzwole. Only gives up 1 prize card when it's knocked out, but it can dish out a decent amount of damage. And like I mentioned in my supporter and stuff explanation, you have stuff in here to help out with prize denial. You have a way to get stuff to your hand, and you've got some disruption in here with Judge and Enhanced Hammer and such. So yeah, just a deck that does all kinds of stuff. It disrupts, dishes out a lot of damage, and just, yeah, it's annoying. Also, we run 3 Choice Band. Forgot to mention that. We run 3 Choice Band. There we go. So yeah, this deck's been around for a very long time. It's one of the more popular decks in the Pokemon TCG, and somehow I never covered it on this channel. So yeah, that is going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. It'll be much appreciated. And yeah, luckily I remembered this deck because I'm actually kind of at a standstill right now with deck profiles. Like, I don't know what I want to cover at the same time. What I do want to cover, I don't have the cards for it yet, so I am working on that. Yeah, I'm gonna have some more stuff for you guys soon. And thank you guys all so much for all the amazing support. My channel has been growing. I've been seeing some pretty good feedback, likewise on my videos. So that definitely does mean a lot, and I do appreciate it. So yeah, helps me stay motivated, keep uploading, and all that business. Though I ain't gonna keep you guys here for too much longer. Take care. I love you. And as always, guys, this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out.